I thought I would show you today this cabinet that I made into a pressing station and a cutting station. And I think it's one of the slickest things I've seen. And I want to give credit to the little green bean on Instagram for inspiring me to buy this cabinet from Michael's and the idea to do this. So this is actually a Cricut type of cutting station cabinet, for those vinyl cutters and fabric cutters. It's a machine you plug in. It's on wheels. You have to assemble it yourself. Michael's has great coupons, so I got a really good deal on this. I would never pay full price because I know Michael's has great deals on all kinds of things all the time. They remind me of Joann's in that way. When Joann was still in business, you lived off of their coupons. So if you had a Cricut, this is how it would work. I could even see this being used for a computer, something like that, a station. But it is my ironing station. Plus, the 3 drawers down there hold a lot of notions and patterns and all kinds of stuff. They're not soft close. Whoops, I think my iron is making this not close. Oh, it's closed. Okay, so this is 24 inches deep. The wings are down, the wings are the secret sauce. When the wings are down, it's about 28 inches wide. And that's when I need a small footprint. If I have company coming and I need my rollaway bed in this small sewing room that also doubles as a second guest room for us, I put it down like this, stow away what I'm going to show you in a minute, and in the closet, and I just roll it into a corner, so it takes up very little space. It could almost be used kind of like a nightstand for guests as well. They can sit their things on it and whatever. So, but here's where it really shines. These wings pop up, and I've taken advantage of putting some command hooks on the ends to hang smaller cutting mats and rulers, quilting rulers. When these 2 extensions are popped up, it's 48 inches wide by 24 inches deep, of course. And what I did was I went to Home Depot and purchased an MDF board, and I covered it with 4 layers of stuff. I used a basting spray first and some tape, and I put a layer of tin foil. Then I put a layer of quilt batting, warm and natural. Then I put a layer of Insulbright, which you use for making hot pads and mug rugs and things like that. It's an insulated batting, but it's super thin. Then I used some quilting cotton to match my room, pick out something pretty, wrap them all around, and I stapled mine on. I realized the staples might make little scratches in the top of the table, but so far I haven't had that problem. And I usually leave this in just the way it is because I iron a lot, or I use it as a work table. You just end up doing all kinds of configurations. I'll show you what I do a lot. I take my smaller 18 by 24 inch cutting mat and put it on this side. Then I will press over here, cut there. I realize that this is a little cushioned for cutting because of the batting under here. Not super thick, but just a little bit. So if that's the case, I'll take this board off and just use this and a smaller ironing surface that I made out of an old cutting board. I made this one a little different, but it's very good. So sometimes I'll do that. But this is the most common configuration for me. But there is also one more. This one. And this is a 24 by 36 cutting mat. And again, I can almost, oh, I can drop this down and only use one side if I took this table off, or that's the ironing board part. If I took this off, I wouldn't need the whole surface to do a large cutting project. So I really love this table, and I love the configurations you can do with it. It really does match whatever project I'm working on because it's so convertible, you know. And I think what else I like is it's very mobile. So I keep it over here against the wall, out of the way. I pulled it out for you so you could see well with my new tripod that I'm trying. I am no content creator, but I just like to show people things and how they work. So anyway, Happy New Year. And I hope you have a great day. It's snowing here in Washington State, in the central Washington. And it's also my birthday.